Now, baby, I'm ready. If you don't get back to recording, you're on trick.
People tell stories because, well, I think because, like, they're interesting and they're entertaining. And maybe sometimes they tell stories, like, to pass it on.
People tell stories because they want to tell people what they've been through. Or what they tell people, like, stuff not to do. And then the correct thing to do.
People tell stories because it maybe could be about their life or something that they went through.
So they can interest people in the stories by acting, or maybe do their own thing by their own stories, and they can interest people by what they're doing in the past or their future and what's happening right now.
People tell stories so that people can hear what kind of life tragedies have happened to the people who tell the stories, and plus they never know that the people they're telling the stories to might find it interesting. They never know.
People tell stories to let other people know about their experiences and what could possibly happen in the future.
People tell stories to represent feelings, emotions, or true things that happened, like historical stories or make-believe stories, just for entertainment so other people can enjoy, which is, I think, a good theme.
To entertain others and to tell them about something that they probably don't know.
To entertain others and keep them happy.
I believe that people tell stories to make sure people learn from them, or just to share just memories and past times where we were happy.
Yeah, a story that affected me was not how to be a follower, to be a leader. I like that story because it tells who I am. To be a leader, you have to be nice.
You probably don't believe it, but one time, my mom said that the house had some spiritual stuff. I ain't gonna talk about it. I like that is people can have their own opinion about it. It could be real or fake to them. It don't really matter. That's what they think.
Well, it's this story. It was like this story about a little boy, and like he was walking in the woods, and like he saw like this old man in a truck, but like he was on his way home. So like the guy in the truck picked him up, and he had this red jacket on, and apparently when he got dropped off, he left his jacket in the truck, and the man asked him if he wanted it back, and he said, "I'll get it tomorrow." And apparently the old man knocked on the lady's door to ask where he was. So she said that he passed away 2 years ago. And apparently when he went to go visit his grave, he laid his jacket on the tombstone, and when he walked away, his jacket was standing up, like it was like somebody wearing the jacket standing up. And I thought it was pretty creepy, because I like kind of creepy stories.
Okay, during this camp, someone told me that they were related to Draymond Green. And I didn't believe it, but that he actually called his mom and she said, yeah, so yeah. And I like that because I've never actually met someone that was related to a famous person, so yeah, that was interesting.
One time my friend told me a story about how he was like playing basketball, and it was like right by a swimming pool. It was like, I don't know why the basketball hoop was right by the swimming pool, but he went to go pass the ball in, and he fell into the swimming pool, and this guy, this random stranger that was at a hotel, and this guy at the end, like, it was just a random person that saved him from drowning, because like he wasn't ready to swim. He just fell back into the swimming pool. And I like the story because it just shows how like nice strangers and people in public can be.
It was a ghost book, and it had interesting stories and events in the story. I liked it because it was very fun for me to read.
I like when my mom told me about when she was little, what she does she does in her life when she was my age, and I liked it because it tells me how she became happy and her emotions, her actions, her feelings are kind of towards me, and that's how I really actually feel.
The Merchant in Samara. That was one of my favorite stories. It's a little dark. It's a pretty dark story. I mean, a quick recap on the story. It's about a merchant in Baghdad who meets this old pale lady who's the embodiment of death. So he flees to another city called Samara. The old lady's there. He says, "That's it, I give up," basically. I give up running away. And then the merchant asks Death, "Why did you look so surprised to see me this morning?" And Death says, "Because I had an appointment with you here in Samara."
So every Thanksgiving, my grandma tells the story of how she bakes her whole Thanksgiving meal on one stove top, and I like it because it's saying what she did and it explains it.
My experience at camp was very fun because we got to do a lot of computer stuff and they did a lot of choreography. And I did this one experiment with some dish soap and some cotton, and we made some cool stuff out of it.
I actually have a great experience, and I like all the things that we're doing.
I like camp because it gives you something to do when it's not on school, because school kind of fun.
Well, it's been good so far.
It's been fun. Yeah, the camp's been good.
I missed the first day of camp, but ever since it's been pretty great. I really like this camp. It's fun. The things that we do are fun, and I just have a lot of fun here.
It's been fun. I've had so many laughs and it's entertaining.
I actually have a great experience, and I like all the things that we're doing.
Well, the camp is actually kind of fun. I like when we do Hamilton songs and we do acting of it and do choreography and play some different games up there.
My experience at the camp has been really fun. Like all the games and the choreography and stuff is really fun.
I was pretty excited to wake up in the morning and get ready to go to the camp. It was fun. I had a great time. I enjoyed the dancing, the dance practice, and everything. It was fun, funny. It was just great.